Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be performing a battery change in a Casio MW-240. So let's get right into it. Getting started with what we're going to need a small Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to need something with a pointy end. This could be metal tweezers, a paper clip, a toothpick, and then finally we're going to need our replacement battery, which is an SR626SW or 377. First thing we're going to want to do is flip our watch over, and we're going to remove our 4 case back screws and set them aside for later. Now with our 4 case back screws removed, we can go ahead and lift our case back right off, and don't worry, sometimes the rubber gasket will be stuck to the case back. We'll reinstall everything when we're reassembling the watch. Now that we're inside the watch, we're going to want to remove that old battery. So as we can see right here, there's a little lever and there's a little hole right there, and that's where we want to put our point. We'll put our point right in that hole, pull out towards us, and usually our old battery will pop right out. So we can grab that and get rid of it. Now we're ready to come in and install our new battery. Again, this is an SR626SW. So I'd like to quickly explain what I'm doing because it's a small movement and I'm going to kind of block some of it. What I usually like to do is take my battery and tuck it right under this lip, and then we want to grab our point again, pull back on that lever as we push it in with our other finger, and that's how we'll get our new battery seated. So I'm going to come in with my new battery, get it tucked right under that lip, and then with my other finger, I'll hold it in place, pull out on that lever while pushing down, and now our new battery is securely installed. Now, just to ensure that everything is functioning properly, as we can see there's a little spring here. I like to hold a finger over it just so we don't accidentally lose it. I'll quickly flip my watch over, and we should see our second hand start ticking, so everything is functioning properly and we can begin to reassemble our watch. First thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and reinstall our case back gasket in case yours came out. So it's simply a circle. We just drop it right in the groove there, and I like to use my tweezers to make any fine adjustments if needed. We just want to make sure that that is perfectly seated in that groove. Now we're ready to reinstall our case back. So we just want to remember that our battery up here indicates the upper portion of our watch. I just like to make sure that my Casio logo is properly oriented. So we're simply going to drop it right in place, and now we just need to reinstall our 4 case back screws. What I typically like to do is hold my thumb on the case back so it doesn't move around, drop my 4 screws in, just get them started, and now all that's left to do is snug them up. And remember, they don't need to be super tight, just nice and snug. And that's all there is to it. As we can see, our second hand is progressing, so our watch is completely ready to set and wear again. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this quick battery change tutorial. I really hope that it was clear and helpful. If you have any questions for me, please be sure to leave them down in the comments. And if you're interested in more tutorials and watch-related content, please do consider subscribing. I cover a wide range of Casio, G-Shock, and Baby G products, so please stay tuned for more. Thanks, everyone.